Have you ever been in a deep sleep, in the stillness of the night, when suddenly a sharp, electric jolt of pain shoots through your calf, jerking you awake in a panic, not knowing what to do? If you're nodding your head, I'm sorry to say, you've experienced a nighttime muscle cramp. Muscle cramps are a very common condition, especially in older adults or those who frequently overexert themselves. But the truth is, they can happen to anyone at any time. And the worst part? They usually strike right when you need rest the most, in the middle of the night. But don't worry. In today's video, I'm going to share some essential, easy to understand, and most importantly, effective, tips to help you not only deal with a muscle cramp the moment it hits, but also prevent it from ever coming back. I'll guide you through each step, each small action you can take right at home, no doctor or special equipment needed. Part 1. Why do you get muscle cramps? Understanding the root cause. First, let's understand, what exactly is a muscle cramp? Essentially, a cramp occurs when a muscle, often in the calf, foot, or thigh, suddenly contracts involuntarily, and worse, refuses to relax. Imagine clenching your fist as tightly as you can and holding it for several minutes, but 10 times more painful because you're not choosing to do it. So what causes it? There are several reasons, but the most common is an electrolyte imbalance, meaning your body is lacking key minerals like magnesium, potassium, or calcium. These minerals play a vital role in regulating muscle function. Without enough of them, nerve signals to the muscles become disrupted, triggering sudden, painful contractions. Another major cause is dehydration. When you don't drink enough water, your body doesn't just feel thirsty, it struggles to maintain proper moisture and function in your muscles. That's why people who work out heavily, sweat a lot, or spend long hours in the sun are more prone to cramping. Additionally, sleeping posture plays an important role. Many people sleep with their legs tightly curled to their chest or stretched out too rigidly, like a ballet dancer, which might feel comfortable at first, but it keeps your muscles tense for hours. The result? Your muscles fight back with a painful cramp. Finally, if you experience cramps regularly, even after hydrating well, stretching, and eating properly, it could be a sign of an underlying issue with your nerves or circulation. That's when it's time to see a doctor for a deeper evaluation. Part 2. What to do immediately when a cramp hits. Now, picture yourself in that intense pain at 3 a.m. What can you do to relieve it as quickly as possible? Method 1. Stretch the affected muscle. If the cramp hits your calf, the most common spot, immediately straighten your leg. Then, using your hand or a towel, gently pull your toes back toward you. Hold this stretch for about 15 to 30 seconds and breathe deeply. Don't tense up or pull too hard, that'll only make it worse. Be patient, relax your mind, and breathe steadily, the pain will gradually ease. Method 2. Gentle massage. After stretching, gently massage the cramped muscle using your hands. Move along the length of the muscle with moderate pressure. If you have warming oil or a massage roller, even better, they help warm up the area and improve blood flow. Method 3. Warm compress. Never underestimate the power of a warm towel. Soak a towel in hot water, or use a warm water bottle, then apply it gently to the cramped area for 5 to 10 minutes. The heat will dilate blood vessels, improve circulation, and help the muscle return to normal faster. Method 4. Light walking. If you can manage to get up, take a slow walk around the room. Walking gently reactivates the frozen muscles, stimulates circulation, and speeds up relief from tightness. Part 3. How to prevent cramps from coming back. Okay, you've handled the immediate cramp. But as we all know, if nothing changes, the pain could strike again on any night. So here are some simple habits you can adopt every day to prevent cramps in the long run. Stay hydrated, drink water consistently throughout the day, not all at once in the evening. Stretch before bed, just 3 to 5 minutes is enough. Replenish essential minerals through natural foods or under medical advice. Wear comfortable footwear, avoid high heels or tight-fitting shoes. Keep your mind relaxed, try meditation, deep breathing, or soothing music. Avoid staying in one position, sitting, standing, or lying down, for too long during the day. You know, muscle cramps are one of those uninvited guests that always seem to show up at the worst time, right when you're fast asleep and at your most vulnerable. And while learning how to deal with a cramp when it strikes is helpful, the best solution is always prevention. So how can you keep nighttime cramps from making another surprise visit? Let's dive into some simple but incredibly effective prevention tips that anyone can do at home, no extra cost, no complicated routines. 1. Stay hydrated, a small habit with a big impact. You've probably heard that 70% of the human body is water. But beyond keeping us alive, water is also an unsung hero when it comes to muscle function. When you don't drink enough water, your body loses its electrolyte balance, meaning essential minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium become imbalanced in your bloodstream. That's one of the most common causes of muscle cramps. Think of your muscles like rubber bands. If a rubber band is kept in a dry place, it becomes brittle and more likely to snap. But if it's kept in a moist environment, it stays flexible and works as it should. Our muscles are no different. They need proper hydration to stay flexible and function smoothly. So, how much water is enough? On average, an adult should drink between 1.5 to 2.5 liters of water per day, depending on body weight, activity level, and weather conditions. If you're active, work outside, or sweat a lot, you'll need to increase that amount. A helpful tip: don't wait until you feel thirsty. Make it a habit to keep a water bottle nearby. If you work at a desk, keep a glass of water by your computer. Take a sip every 30 to 45 minutes. It's a small habit, but the long-term benefits are huge. 2. Stretch before bed, just 3 minutes for a restful night. Have you noticed that children rarely get cramps while sleeping? Meanwhile, older adults or those with physically demanding jobs experience them more frequently. One reason is that adult muscles often remain tight after a full day of activity and rarely get a chance to relax properly. That's why a simple pre-bedtime stretch can work wonders. No need for deep yoga sessions or 30-minute meditations. Just 3 to 5 minutes of gentle stretching focused on the muscle groups most prone to cramping, like the calves, hamstrings, glutes, and lower back, can make a huge difference. Here are a few easy stretches you can try. Calf stretch: sit with your legs straight, loop a towel around the ball of your foot, and gently pull toward yourself. Hamstring stretch: stand up, place one foot on a chair, and lean your upper body slightly forward. Full body stretch: stand with your feet shoulder width apart, raise your arms overhead, and stretch your body as if you're waking up from a nap. Just a few minutes each night can help your body feel more relaxed and reduce the chances of sudden cramps. 3. Avoid staying in one position too long. Let your blood flow freely. One of the silent causes of muscle cramps is prolonged inactivity, whether sitting, standing, or lying in the same position for hours. This reduces blood circulation, especially in the lower limbs. When blood flow is compromised, your muscles receive less oxygen and nutrients, making them more prone to sudden contractions. This is especially important if you work a desk job and sit in front of a computer all day. Drive for long hours, e.g., truck, taxi, or rideshare drivers. Spend long periods lying down watching TV or using your phone. If any of those sound like you, you're already in a high-risk group. A helpful reminder: set a timer every 30 to 60 minutes to stand up, stretch, rotate your ankles, take a few steps around the room, or simply walk over to get a drink. These small actions may seem trivial, but they're some of the most effective ways to keep cramps at bay. 4. Add magnesium and potassium to your diet. Muscles need proper fuel too. Muscles don't just run on carbs and protein, they also rely on essential minerals to contract and relax smoothly. Magnesium and potassium are particularly vital for electrolyte balance and neuromuscular coordination. A deficiency in either one could be the hidden culprit behind your recurring cramps. So, what should you eat? Bananas, rich in potassium and easy to digest, a go-to snack for athletes. Leafy greens, spinach and kale are excellent sources of magnesium. Nuts and beans, cashews, almonds, black beans, and mung beans provide a good mix of minerals and plant protein. Avocados, not only trendy but packed with potassium and healthy fats. Coconut water, naturally hydrating and loaded with electrolytes like potassium, magnesium, and sodium. Important note, if you're taking medication or have underlying health conditions, like kidney issues, consult your doctor before taking any mineral supplements. 5. Limit high heels, your calves will thank you. This one is especially for the ladies. High heels may boost your confidence and elongate your legs, but they're also one of the biggest culprits when it comes to calf cramps. Wearing them frequently keeps your calf muscles in a constant state of contraction, preventing them from fully relaxing. Over time, this leads to tight, overworked muscles, poor circulation, and, inevitably, cramps. If giving up heels completely isn't an option, try these adjustments. Choose shoes with a moderate heel and sturdy base instead of narrow stilettos. Stretch your calves and feet after wearing heels all day. Switch to flats whenever possible, like walking from the parking lot to the office or when moving around the house. Taking care of your feet is an important step toward protecting your sleep and overall muscle health. In summary, a little awareness for a peaceful night. Many people dismiss muscle cramps as a minor inconvenience. But if you've ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat and unable to move because of a painful cramp, you know how disruptive and distressing it can be. The good news is, you don't have to do anything drastic to avoid them. Just drink enough water. Eat a balanced diet. Stretch before bed. Change positions regularly during the day. And give your legs and feet the attention they deserve. These simple habits can significantly reduce your risk of nighttime cramps. So, what about you? Have you ever been ambushed by a cramp in the middle of the night? What did it feel like, and how did you deal with it? I'd love to hear your story. Feel free to share it in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. That way, I'll be even more motivated to share more simple, effective health tips with you in the future. Wishing you a peaceful night's sleep, free from any surprise pain.